Well, there's so much hope right now. So much hope about returns to normalcy for kids. I have two sons in the school district, are both in high school this year. My husband, Dave, is a teacher. It was good for me to be able to experience what it's like to be a teacher doing distance learning and to have students experiencing distance learning, trying to support an organization making a dramatic shift in our delivery of services. This has been the most extraordinary year that I've experienced. I think most extraordinary years so many of us have experienced, no matter where we work.
Hi, welcome back to your weekly Santa Cruz City Schools news with me, Sam Rollins. We'll get to the good news first before getting to the other good news. Sorry to pull that trick on you. And then some optimism from Superintendent Kris Munro on hopeful takeaways from, let's be honest, a difficult year. First, we're going to look at some positive vaccination developments, get a reminder that anyone interested needs to enroll in virtual learning for the fall, and that we have high school spots still open for the summer. So, Santa Cruz County has more than half its adults now fully vaccinated. And just this week, the eligible age has come down to 12. The County Office of Education is already scheduling clinics for middle schoolers and lower class, sounds like an insult, but isn't, high schoolers to get their shots, and helping to make fall look safer than ever. That info has been sent to you. If your family can't make one of those clinics, remember to log in to myturn.gov and schedule a vaccination for you and your students. It's gotten a lot easier to get an appointment scheduled. We did want to remind any families who have moved out of town and won't be returning in the fall, please return all borrowed technology or materials and let us know if we can help with your students' transition into a new district. Anyone coming back in the fall, please keep your technology and materials for use next school year. Our county COVID test positivity rate is now at 0.5%. And if you've been paying attention, you'll spot that that is half of what it was the first time I updated you on this stat back in April. As I said last week, we do need everyone who wants an online or alternative option in the fall to sign up. We will be open with our old classic weekly and daily schedule with after-school care available, but we want to be able to offer options if they're wanted. Why? We work for you, and we want school to work for you. But we need time to build staff in the online academy, so if it's right for you, please enroll as soon as you can. We've been so happy to see so many of our extra summer programs that we've been able to set up this year fill up quickly. It'll be wonderful to give hundreds of students a more supported transition back, and we're looking forward to a bustling summer. But remember, we still have spots available in our high school program, so tell your friends, sign up. Okay, our feature this week was born in part of the optimism a lot of us are feeling across the district as we look toward the summer and the fall. In that rising spirit, Kris Munro, our district superintendent, wanted to take a year where I don't think many would argue the downs outweighed the ups and give some of these uplifting takeaways their due attention.
It's been a delight to have our students back on campus. We had hoped that would be last August. None of us thought it was going to be March. Community is such an important part of what school provides for students and for families. And we all missed that this year. We all did. And having that back is infused everyone with energy and hope. This summer, for the first time in my career, we're offering enrichment opportunities for students in terms of elective courses and career technical education courses, and in our middle schools and high schools, intramural sports programs. And those opportunities are things that kids are really excited about. Students want to participate in those things. They want opportunities to connect with one another and to pursue areas of interest. And we're incredibly grateful that we have the resource to provide a venue and support for that. We were able to accelerate our technology plan. We now have a device for every student. We didn't have that before. So we have Chromebooks for every student on our campuses. We have families that have internet access who never had internet access before. And we'll be able to continue to provide hotspots for another school year with the resources that the state and federal government have provided. I think another thing that's been a real benefit in creating community is that the new regulations allow us to just provide school breakfast and lunch to every student. And whenever people break bread together, that's a positive community building thing. Really grateful to Amy Hedrick-Farr, our director of food service, and her entire food service team, who have fed our students all year long and have been working in person in kitchens together to make sure that kids had food from the time that we closed campuses on March 16th of last year. You know, I'm a deep believer in public education, and I think that the relationships between students and teachers and students and each other are really important to the development of students and helping kids find those things that they're passionate about and learn about who they are. And we all missed out on a lot of things this school year. I think it's created a new appreciation for all of the things that we often take for granted.
Thanks, Kris. Thank you. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Friday.